Hey everybody, it's Jay Kitchen from jaysbeard.com. I hope we're doing well today. We are doing a review of a fragrance called Hindu Kush from the house of Mancera. Before we jump into the review, if you would be so kind as to smash the subscribe button and the thumbs up, that would be really awesome because that helps us pop up in other people's feeds and suggested video cues, which really helps us get more exposure. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. About 2 weeks ago, I discovered this Hindu Kush, I want to say strain, because a Hindu Kush is a cannabis strain as well as a mountain range. I picked up a number of different decants of various cannabis-influenced scents, and this is one of them. This was the big number that I saw. I said, oh, Hindu Kush, let me check that out. So let me read some information from Fragrantica and a couple other places about this specific Mancera scent. Hindu Kush by Mancera. The head notes are an explosion of spices, intense labdanum, incense, and oil of cannabis. Heart notes, leaves of patchouli and woody notes. Base notes, amber, Gaïacwood, vanilla pods, and white musk. Now, this is an Eau de Parfum. This was released in 2018 in France. That's the country of origin. The scoop, as they say on Fragrantica. Rugged, imposing, and central to military history, both ancient and modern, the Hindu Kush mountain range in Central Asia is a formidable sight indeed. Check out the picture. It is a border not merely between Pakistan and Afghanistan, but between heaven and earth itself. To honor this wild location, Mancera presents a uniquely resinous scent, rich with spice and incense, perfect for the adventurous spirit in all of us. Hindu Kush opens with a sweet and complex layer of exotic spice, with prominent notes of saffron and clove reinforced with the energy of black pepper and the earthy resinousness of another famed export of the region, a cannabis essential oil harvested from authentic Afghan-grown plants. Now, when they refer to a cannabis essential oil, they're talking about hash oil. Don't get it twisted. Oud, patchouli, and woods dominate the heart, but their heaviest and darkest tones are played down, keeping the robust spiciness at the center of the composition. A vanilla and musk base works along the same concept, reinforcing the resins and spices without drowning them in overly rich or earthy tones, and presenting Hindu Kush as that rarest of ambery fragrances, one with more subtlety than opulence. And as a result, it's hard to think of a human being alive that wouldn't smell unbelievable wearing it. Now, the fragrance notes on the Hindu Kush: saffron, cumin, cloves, black pepper, labdanum, davana, cannabis, agarwood, patchouli, sandalwood, cedarwood, amber, white musk, Gaïac, vanilla. So there's a lot theoretically going on with this scent. Now, I sprayed 3 sprays on each forearm, kind of let it set for about 5 to 10 minutes. The initial blast is very similar as described. They say it opens with a sweet and complex layer of exotic spice. It is kind of, I'm not going to say funky because it's not a bad smell. It's definitely spicy. Now, as I smell it, the patchouli is coming through. You know, the Hindu Kush cannabis that I have smelled, and I've smelled it from as long ago as 50 years ago up until not very long ago. It's a much darker, much earthier, musty kind of funky sort of biological smell. You know, it's not quite barnyard, but it's definitely agricultural, and it's got some very strong, what they call terpenes, which are compounds in the plant, the cannabis plant, a lot of which are being used in production of fragrances these days. So it's, you know, like they do say, the patchouli definitely is in there, definitely dominating. Am I smelling anything that smells like weed? Very subtle, sort of bright top notes that you do get in some strains of cannabis. If you put this on, you're going to smell like a walking cannabis flower. You are not. Now, it's a nice scent. I bought the 5 milliliter decant because I figured, well, Hindu Kush, why not, right? Let me try this out, use it around, and see what's what. I'm going to spray some more in the air, and a little bit more up. And I'm pausing here to kind of smell the... I mean, there is a slight cannabis scent in a good way. But it is sort of, I mean, you can smell the alcohol as well, sort of flooding the airspace. I really have to focus on it to smell the Hindu Kush scent. I'm going to spray some more on my arm. I'm really sort of like taking a bath in this. Whew. It's clean. It's a nice, clean scent. Would I buy a full bottle of this? No. Sorry, not happening. I mean, it's an interesting kind of thing, and you may want to try it, get a small decant for 20 bucks, see what it smells like, see if you like it. It's not a bad smell. It's not a bad scent at all. It's just nothing that I would find, I don't really find it kind of popping. And that's sort of the similar way with a lot of cannabis that's out there in the commercial market. A lot of it's very good. It does what it's supposed to do. But is it exceptional? Does it, you know, raise its hand and say, choose me? No, it doesn't. There is an ever so slight, I mean, it's not so slight. I'm definitely, as I sit here, I'm getting some cannabis notes, but honestly, if you didn't tell me that this was a Hindu Kush derived or modeled kind of a scent, I would say this smells more like what you would think the cold snow in the brisk air would be like in the Hindu Kush mountains. Does it smell like cannabis that grows over there? No, because the cannabis that's typically grown in the Hindu Kush are plants that are used to make hashish, hash oil, those sorts of things. The weed, the plants are typically short, bushy, dark, real kind of earthy smelling in the aroma. It's a really kind of an intoxicating hashish aroma, and that is not coming through in this Hindu Kush scent from Mancera. If you're interested, check it out. Like I said, it's not a bad scent at all. It's just not really a Hindu Kush in the cannabis sense from what I'm picking up. If you liked the review, please smash the thumbs up button. If you didn't like it, please smash the thumbs down button. If there's something else you want us to review, please let us know. If you've tried this Hindu Kush and you have a different perspective on the scent, please let us know. We're always interested in other people's perspectives on these scents because, like we've talked about in the past, everybody's body chemistry is different. Same thing with cannabis. What makes one person paranoid may make one person fall asleep. You just don't know. Everybody reacts differently based on our own body chemistry. Don't forget to subscribe. Be kind to other human beings and their pets. Stay lifted. Stay well groomed. Stay smelling great. We will catch you on the next one. And don't forget, we love you. Cheers, everybody.